If you're going to take advantage of everything the Desperate Pianist offers, you're going to need the proper equipment, and that's not just the piano and stool. There's loads of other gear you need for the YouTube videos and for the subscribers. So let's go and see what you need. You're going to need a metronome. That's an instrument of torture. We're really hot on using that. As long as you've got something that ticks and you can play to it, it doesn't matter. If you subscribe, we're really hot on posting recordings of your playing. So you're going to need a phone and a selfie stick. You're going to need a computer and or a smartphone to research music and editing and loading your recordings. You're going to need headphones for not disturbing others. All these hours of practice you're going to do. If you've got an electric piano, you can play quietly with earphones. And then you're going to need nail clippers and a file to keep your nails in trim. No long nails clattering on the keys. You're going to need some thin sheets of cardboard or similar, which is rather intriguing, but you'll see in the practice videos on YouTube that they're a pretty important piece of kit. The Desperate Pianist is fairly low tech when it comes to music scores. We work from paper music sheets, and these are the items that you need to create them. Some wide clear sticky tape for joining the pages together, pens and pencils and a rubber, post-it notes, they're good for marking, and a computer and printer for finding and printing those music scores. There's a whole video on the creation of music scores which you get when you subscribe. You've probably already got a piano and you'll probably have to use that one, but if you can get or already have a modern electric piano, they're pretty good now, and they come with a whole host of extra things you can do, like play quietly with earphones, built-in metronome, all those things, and they are more practical for doing those hours of practice. The piano stool is surprisingly important. If you get uncomfortable, you're not going to be able to practice for a long time, and you might not notice that your back aches or your bottom aches or something. So just make sure that you have the right stool. I find a chair is often the right height, and if you're very short like Teddy here, you can always add a bit of padding to raise you up a bit higher. The piano and stool together give rise to the all-important comfortable playing position. This is one of my big things. You have to be comfortable if you're going to play the piano. And if that means sitting a bit lower or a bit higher or backwards and forwards, you have to find your comfortable position. It's the only correct position. Pause the video if you want to read all the text, but this is an introductory video, so I'm not going to bore you with a load of slow, boring stuff. Think about the location and the timing of your practice. It's really important if you're going to make progress to get some decent, undisturbed practice in. So find a good place. Make sure that you are proactive on this and say what you want and be where you want and do what you want. You might have to work in with other people, get up early, play late, but you need to put the time in if you're going to improve. Think about the whole deal. You're going to need a nice location and a nice environment so you're happy to do all those hours of practice to turn yourself from a desperate pianist into a really good one.